This man never imagined that after being turned to stone, his female companions wouldn't show the slightest concern. Instead, they wanted to take a bath with him to try and break the curse. But what they didn't know was that Jack was still fully conscious. As he watched their blissful expressions, Jack was on the verge of a meltdown. Jenny, his older sister, was even more excited than the rest. Not only did she scoop Jack up in a bizarre position, she insisted on taking him to her room to perform an even weirder ritual to lift the curse. But how did Jack end up in this world? It all started when he tried to save a little girl and got hit by a truck. While lying in his hospital bed, Jack kept mumbling about another world. Jenny, sitting at his side, suddenly realized Jack's soul had traveled somewhere else. So without hesitation, she started banging her head against the wall, trying to send herself to the same world as her brother. Meanwhile, Jack was beyond thrilled to find himself in a fantasy world. Having played countless RPGs, he was already familiar with how things worked here. First, he sold his phone for some starting cash. Then he bought a full set of beginner gear. Next stop, the Adventurers Guild, where he officially registered. After learning how the ranks worked and what kinds of quests were available, Jack was ready to enjoy his new life. But he never expected to run into a high-level dragon the moment he stepped out of the starter village. Facing certain death, Jack cried out with all his strength, "Jenny!" And unbelievably, the next second, Jenny really did appear right in front of his eyes.